Hi guys, it's Thursday the 19th of June and this is my new allotment. So as you can see, it's a lot bigger than what I've got now. It's actually half a plot. The boundary is basically, there's a red cable running all the way up to there, to where that sticks out, and basically that is the boundary between my plot and the plot next door. So anything from the white cable on the right to that wooden fence is mine. So I took it on last, I think it was Sunday. I come down to see the bloke. I gave him my money, signed everything that I needed to sign, and it was mine basically. I think it's 10 meters by 30. I can't quite remember actually, and it's a lot cheaper than what I've got now. I'm on a 3-month probation period, so within 3 months I need to show that I'm doing some work on it. I've already started digging over the top and clearing it out. So yeah, basically I'm just going to show you hopefully what my plans are, and I'm going to try and do as many videos of me doing stuff and keep you updated as often as I can. So the first thing I really want to do is get a pathway up this corner running all the way along. So as you can imagine, you'll come down the pathway, you'll enter through here. My plan is on the left hand side along here, probably to round about here, is to have some apple trees and fruit trees, and then all the way up is just going to be beds, small raised beds for vegetables. And someone's grown a lot of taters on here because they're springing up everywhere. This currant bush will be moved, probably up to the top, I'm not quite sure yet, so I'll leave that for a little bit. But basically what I've done is, like I said, I've started clearing out up the top, and I'm just setting myself little goals. So for instance, this piece of wood here is a marker for me, so I know that probably in about 4 weeks time I want to have up to here cleared. And basically, yeah, so the path, I'm going to do the path first though, and probably dig along as I'm going. This is how wide I'm going to have the path. There's loads of bark chippings at the top, so I'll just get some weed membrane, cover it in membrane and put some bark on top, and those big pallets there, I'm going to break them down, and they're going to kind of like form another little tiny fence that goes all the way along, just so I've got something to work to. Here I'm going to probably have a shed. I found a website that does really cheap sheds, so I'm not looking for something too fancy. I just want somewhere to store my tools and take shelter if it starts raining. Here I'm going to have a greenhouse. I've already been offered one, but it depends if the lady's actually going to replace hers or not. She said if she does replace it, I can have it. That's going to go here. Next to that, I'm going to have like a little compost heap and like just somewhere to work with. All this is going to be with bark chippings. Obviously, if you look, you can see it's really uneven, so I'm going to have to dig all that out, flatten it all down, so the greenhouse and the shed's got a solid base. I've started putting some markers out, just something for me to work to and try and visualise. What I'm thinking is, you've got this piece of wood here, and runs across. I'm going to put another piece of wood, create that as a raised bed, and have some rhubarb. And then right next to that, as you see, I'll put another piece of wood there. Have another bed that goes up. So my rhubarb, I get to my rhubarb that side, and this raised bed I'll access from this side, and there'll be a little pathway, and then another raised bed, so forth and so forth. And I might just swap it about, just depending of what wood I can get. Like I said, this is a lot cheaper than what I'm paying now for my other two plots. I'm not going to tell you how much it is going to cost, because I think some people will die of a heart attack if they found out what I'm paying for my other two plots, but let's just say it's probably a sixth of what I'm paying now. Obviously I've got to pay for the association fees, but that's a one-time fee. So I mean, I've already started burning quite a bit of stuff. I'm just burning the grass. That's a little pile that I'm doing. That's got to be burnt. There is some bins at the top that I can use for the council to take away. Basically, I'll just give you a quick overview of these plots. About 18 years ago, they were abandoned. Council couldn't find anyone to take them over, so they just left them, and the council forgot about them until I think about 4 or 5 years ago, when one of the previous plot owners, holders realised there was some allotments down here. So if you can imagine, for about 14 years this has just grown wild. Now if you look on Google Maps and look at a photo from 5 years ago, before this was even taken on and starting to be redone as allotments, you can actually see where the previous plots were laid out. So about 4 years ago, a load of people formed an association and took this on, and apparently it was just trees, brambles, basically you name it, it was covering it. So they cleared it all out and they're renting them out. It's the association that rents it off the council, and basically I'm right on the end. I've been told I can't go. There's like a little chain link fence that runs along. I can't go onto that side. That has got knotweed, and that's been treated. So I've been told, yeah, don't go that side until it's been given the clear. So that's basically it, guys. I just wanted to show you what I've got, and hopefully as I'm going along I can do some more updates for you and just show you my progress. Like I said, I've got a 3-month probation period. I've got to show some progress, but as long as I can get to that marker there within a month, I'll be quite happy. I'm not going to be planting anything this year. It's just going to be construction work, getting it all ready for next year, and then come next year my other two plots I'll give them up, because like I said, they are expensive for what I get, and it's quite a trek away compared to where these are from where I live. Just as an example, them trees there, I can actually see them from my flat window, so they're really, really close, and I can walk it down here, whereas my other one I have to drive. So that's it, guys. So I'll do you another video when I've got some more done, and I'll try and keep you all updated. So until next time, I'll see you later.